What's up? Mr. Schaefer back with you here. Another installment of Grossology, the science of really gross things. We're on this nonfiction section, right? I know I say it every time, but I want to keep putting it in your brain. We're talking about real stuff, real facts, real information, or real passages and text and books we're reading that are going to teach us something, right? We're going to learn something from it. And that's the difference between a fictional book where it's made up little about how little Timmy went down to the lake and jumped in it and he got saved by his dog, little Rover that came and pulled him out of the water and they lived happily ever after. That's a fiction story, right? This is made up just for our entertainment, for fun, for us to read, for us to be scared or be happy or laugh. But that's what's different about nonfiction, right? Nonfiction is there's not characters and all that kind of stuff. It's just facts, right? About things and people and food and animals and machines and technology and anything you want it to be about, you can find information about, right? Um, so last time we were reading about spit and saliva. We had pee before that. We had all kinds of other bodily functions going on before that. So we're going to stick with something that is a little familiar with this time of year, especially with colds and things. We're going with snot. And it makes me want to breathe in like that for some reason. Every time I read this stuff, it makes me do what we're reading about. But you see this guy here, got snot. We got him dripping like a big old faucet there, big old sink nose. Over here, we have a very large picture of this lady's snout that she's got over here, and all kinds of stuff about what's on the inside of the head or inside the brain there, inside the nose. Um, Again, we see text features. That's a word you keep hearing me say the last couple times. I see colored fonts. I see bolded fonts. I see pronunciations. I see definitions. I see titles. I see pictures. On this page, we even have some more captions, a little picture description of what's going on, or a little side fact. We got this lady having a terrible, looks like allergies with all those flowers. I got more colored and important words or important facts over here. We got another little caption, a little side piece of text. All those things are important for you to navigate the story or navigate, not really a story, but navigate your text or your passage. And that way it's going to help you understand it better, right? That's the whole point of what I'm trying to teach you here is can you make it, can you understand it better, right? That's my job as a language arts teacher is can I help you have some tools or some things in your head that's going to help you read better and help you understand what you read better and help you get through just in general of this whole idea of literacy and reading and hearing people read and finding information. Cool? So let's go ahead and roll on this snot here. All right. Here we go. Snot is one part of your daily diet that you never think about. Snot? Yep, you swallow about 1 quart of it each day. How much is a quart? Like this much? I don't know. How many pints are in a quart? I don't know. You guys do math. I'm not that good at math, but I'm thinking like a quart of oil. That's like a big old quart of oil you pour in. That's how much snot is in your that you swallow every day. I'm sure you just swallowed right now. That was probably some snot you just swallowed. Just think about it. You swallow more snot than you drink milk. It's not that you pour a big glass of snot and say, "Oh, I need my daily glass of snot." It travels from your nose area to the back of your throat, and you just swallow it into your stomach. Right now I feel like I can feel it, like in the back of my throat. That's disgusting. Snot is a slippery liquid called nose mucus, mixed with a special bacteria-killing chemical. Snot is a thick liquid clear as glass. Clear as glass? Well, how about yellowish green? When you blow your nose, the snot may not be clear because it's mixed with the gunk from the air. If you have a cold, the yellow or green color in your snot is actually bacteria and bacteria waste. Snot keeps junk from reaching your lungs. Snot is so important that your nose makes a new batch of it every 20 minutes. To keep the old stuff from dripping out of your nostrils, your nose is filled with hairs. If you read about boogers, if you read about boogers, we did, you already know about these. Some of the hairs are big and coarse. The hairs trap big stuff in the air by joining the nose mucus to form boogers. The other wee hairs, called cilia, poke out of the mucus layer. Millions of cilia will swish the nose mucus forward toward the back of the nose. Each tiny hair sweeps 10 times every second. Think about that. You have little hairs in your nose right now that are sweeping around every couple seconds. And together, the cilia move the snot about 1/4 of an inch each minute. Sorry, I can't stop sniffing now. The traveling snot picks up miniature debris along the way. The nose cleaning crew wipes away trash as small as a red blood cell. The cleaning crew dumps the dirty snot into the back of the garbage chute you call your throat. When you make a loogie, you combine the icky snot from your nose with the garbage snot coating in your throat. How tasteful. That's a disgusting sound. You know what I'm talking about, right? When people do that and spit up stuff. Ugh. Finally, you swallow the dirty snot, and your stomach acts like a garbage incinerator to destroy the germs and other stuff that you breathe in. Your nose cleaning crew does such a good job that your nasal area is actually one of the cleanest parts of your body. There's a little caption right here on that lady with the allergies. This part, so I'm going to read that one first. Pretty cool picture. It says, a long time ago, people thought that a runny nose was actually your brain leaking through your nostrils. So back in the day, I used to think oh my gosh, your brain's falling out of your nose. And there's another one over here, a little caption. I'm going to read that one first. And it says, in some Eskimo tribes, it's customary for mothers to suck the snot from their babies' noses and spit it on the ground. I'm going to be honest with you. I've sucked the snot out of my children's nose before. But not putting my mouth on their nose. What you do, there's this pipe you can get. It's like a tube, and on one end there's a sucker thing. On the other end it's a little nozzle, and you stick it in their nose and you suck it out. Now there's a filter so that snot doesn't come through the tube, but babies can't blow their own nose. Okay, you don't learn how to blow your nose until you're older, right? Until you're 1.5, 2 years old, maybe you don't learn to be all right, blow your nose, and you blow it out. Babies don't know how to do that. So imagine having a stuffy nose and not knowing how to clear it. Well, that's what happen to babies. So like the Eskimo tribes, I've done it before too. But I didn't suck it out of his nose like my mouth, but I put the little tube in my mouth, put the tube in his nose, and it sucks the snot right out so they can actually breathe. Yeah, I've done it. So has my wife. It's crazy. Cleaning the tube afterward is really disgusting, but that's a different story. You notice that the cilia's hard work of keeping snot flowing only when they don't work at all. When you go from a warm place to a cold one, your cilia slow down and even freeze. Snot comes pouring out of your front of your nose like a faucet. Bro, think about that. When you go outside when it's cold, your nose starts running, right? A lot of times. Literally, I was outside walking on the way in here, went to get the stuff out of my car. This morning I was doing some stuff outside, taking the trash out and stuff. My nose was running everywhere. Right? It's because those little hairs in there freeze and don't move, and then snot starts falling out. Or if the air spaces inside your skull, called sinuses, become blocked, the mucus just sits there, fills with gunk, and becomes thick and globby. The cilia will quit working. The new snot dripping into your nose doesn't get pushed along, and you get a stuffed up nose or a post-nasal drip. Since the air cleaning system is not doing a good job, the snot hangs around and gets dirtier, and the bacteria grow inside. Thick, blobby, yellow-green snot is the reward. Ugh. Some people have runny noses much of the time because they have allergies. For some people, these people, like me, I have allergies. Common things like dust and pollen or animals cause their bodies to give off a chemical that orders the nose make more mucus and block off the sinuses with swelling. The nose follows the order, so the allergy sufferers drip lots of clear snot and sniff a lot. Is snot over yet? It is. Yep, it is. All right, that's it on snot, guys. So definitely a couple interesting facts that I pointed out was I didn't know the hairs froze, and that's why you get so drippy when you go outside when it's cold. A lot of cool little facts in here. I like that about the allergies. It's crazy because that happens to me, especially during allergy season. Be laying there all morning sniffing and blowing my nose a million times, right? That's all because those allergies are in there trying to get that stuff out of there. Cool. Yes, and don't fall for the old trick either. The long time ago when people said that It's your brain falling out. It's not, right? It's just, it's not. It's just snot, all right? That's all it is.